As he desperately scrolled his phone for a restaurant open this late, Detective Hart considered that he wasn't a very good husband. It was his 20th anniversary and he was stuck at work. Again. Hell, he hadn't even had time to buy her a gift. In his defense, this was the third homicide this week. And can you believe it? Everyone was an angry husband offing his wife. All in kitchens, all with knives. Angry men can be so uninspired. His partner, Bari, exited the interrogation room with a defeated look on his face. What's taking so long? He won't confess. At least tell me you got the place he hid the murder weapon. His partner shrugged. Damn it, look, we have the doorbell cam footage. He and his wife were the only people in the house. The wife is dead, he did it, it's always the husband. He couldn't have dispossessed of the weapon, then what are you worried about? We'll find it, because the chief likes things open and shut. Murder, weapon, motive, and a nice little confession as a bow on top. He's going the insanity route. God damn it. This happened more often than you might think. Once caught red-handed, but desperate to avoid a lifetime in prison, murderers especially would feign hearing voices and babble incoherently about demons and monsters. It never worked. Has never worked. Fine, Hart said, trying hard not to look at his watch. I'll get it out of him. Hart entered the interrogation room and sat down across from a disheveled, distraught husband handcuffed to a metal table. He had been crying hard. Hart had to win his trust. I didn't kill my wife. I want to believe you, Jake, but that's going to be tough. We have video footage of you in the house and no one else went in. It wasn't a person. What's that supposed to mean? He looked down, despondent. It wasn't a person, it was a thing. Help me believe you, Jake. What thing killed your wife? He mumbled, spinning. I didn't hear you, Jake. You won't believe me. What's the point? Your wife was found in the kitchen, cut to pieces, Jake. At least tell me where you put the knife. It's a small thing, probably 2 or 3 inches, the crime lab said. I didn't kill her. Jake began pulling at the handcuffs, his wrists splitting and bleeding. He started screaming, it wasn't me. I swear I saw it move. I swear, you have to let me out. I swear it wasn't me. Detective Hart slammed his fist on the table and left the interrogation room with nothing. Fuck it, he said to his partner, just charge him. I don't have time for this. Now off the clock, Detective Hart was praying a flower shop was still opening when his wife texted. Oh honey, what a nice gift. We needed a new one, thank you. Did someone else send a gift? It certainly wasn't him. He unlocked his front door and walked inside. Baby, he called out to no answer. There was a humming. Ominous like insect wings buzzing but coming from the kitchen. 18 years on the force and he smelled it before he saw anything. Blood. He pulled out his pistol and stormed into the kitchen. There was no one there. Blood spatter on some of the walls. On the kitchen island, a blender he'd never seen before spun its blades with incredible speed. There was prepared fruit scattered about, the makings of a smoothie. He cleared the kitchen and burst into the living room. There his wife laid on the ground clutching her cut throat, blood spilling everywhere. Shoot it, she said. Who did this? Shoot the blender. He ran back into the kitchen but the blender was gone.